Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to episode 22 of Stationeers Europa. I'm going to top up my water, but I have to find a spot that I can take my helmet off. Kind of difficult to do now. Wait, what the heck just... No. What is going on? Stop putting the water away. So a lot of this tunnel's now toasty. I mean, it only gets negative here-ish. And then it warms right back up right here. This is honestly a highly effective method of heating up a large area. Like, why work hard when you can work smart? So, yeah. If you have any ideas for next project, once I'm kind of done bringing the base up to temp, submit them now. Oh, so here's my furnace. I'm actually going to do two. I took it back. So, pipes. Wait. Oh, that was furniture. Well, whatever. I will want beds eventually, so that's fine. Furnace. Thank you. Give me the other radiator. And then I'll need 4 sheets. I think it's plenty hot in this section of the base, so I'm going to kill the furnace that's outside, pulling it out. I think at this point I have fully been awarded the title of Mad Scientist. I don't think that that's too controversial. I am completely a mad scientist with this project now. It's safe to say. So here's my furnace, and go outside and get some oxides and volatiles so I can light more explosive furnace fires. 'Cause why not? So that I don't have to come out here too many more times. There, lots of volatiles. And plenty of oxides down here, I think. Maybe. Okay, that's a lot of boom boom. It's like honestly enough fuel to launch a rocket into space. And all I'm doing with it is warming up my base. So nutty. Hey, Critical Foxes. Greetings to you. Fair tidings. You bought this game finally? Sweet. I hope you will not be disappointed. So 40, 30, 20, 10, 0, negative 15, negative 30, negative 50, negative 60. So I'm going to want like a furnace cook around here. There's a cold spot here. This furnace has obviously run its course and it's cold, but I will set up a new one before dismantling the old one. So I think at the base of the elevator shaft here, let me call the elevator. The base of the elevator shaft would be a good place for one of these heaters. And then, oh, I don't have the extra iron sheets. I forgot to print up 4 more. Whatever. Just derp. One more thing I've forgotten. I'd also like to state that there's no importance of having 3 pipes here. It's just, you know, something that I'm doing. But it's an arbitrary amount of pipes. It just needs to be at least 1. So this is all set up for a cook. And I'll go 30 and 15 again. It is quite the Google symbol, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Blast off! That was fun. Alright, let's dismantle this and then move it over to the other... Well, actually, I could probably just dismantle it and put it right back here. Because it seems like whatever benefit that it provided, it is now cold again. These things... This base gets so cold so quick. So I'm only the reason I'm dismantling it is so that I don't have to deal with the gases that are inside. I probably didn't need to dismantle it to bare bones. Just one stage previous would have been fine. Because it doesn't hold gas once you've disassembled it a little. And I'll do another 30 and 15 here as well. This stupid base will get hot. So 30. And 15. That seems to be like close to the maximum pressure of these furnaces without risking death. Because you can absolutely overpressurize them and have them explode. All right. And then I'll go back for the iron sheets that I forgot. Base is still pretty warm. It is chilling though. And this will be for the last furnace in the penthouse. But I'm going to enter the penthouse the other way, because I can't be bothered with that infernal elevator. It's a nice concept to have that elevator, but unless it speeds up to, well, to like 10 times the speed, it just is not worth it. Not worth using. Fun to build, but not worth using. Is there no way to cycle gases back into the furnace to be reheated? Not easily no. So the issue is the volatiles and the oxides, once ignited, change elemental composition, right? Like when you burn O2, it becomes CO2 and and CO, and you know, so you can't light carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide again to be reheated. So once you have run a furnace, it's full of waste gases that are not flammable anymore, and therefore it's best to just dump and do it again, because you're not going to get ignition. 50 and 25 is definitely not a good idea for the furnaces. Nope. Can't confirm. So it's a negative 119 here. Last time I was here was negative 140. So it's a little bit warmer. It's getting some of the benefit of the furnace below. But we'll do a cook here too. And then with these ovens or furnaces installed, it should be relatively easy to sort of just keep doing this process until it's the temperature, you know, whatever temperature that we want it. For me, that's just like anywhere near breathable. Near where I can take off my suit and walk around without risk of health conditions. Hey, Crazy Dave. So if you're wondering about what happens here compositionally, oh, my waste tank's nearly full because of all the heat. It's burning all the O2 and volatiles, H2, into CO2X. There's a little bit of H2 left unburned, but it's mostly CO2 and X. X just being generic pollutant. I gotta get it far away from the waste tank caution, because I'm gonna suffocate. Come on, elevator. Hurry up. Elevator. I guess I could switch my waste tank and propellant tank around if I need to, but... oh, this is slow. Well, we have heated the top here. Down, good sir, down. Pressure is rising fast. Yeah, because the gas is expanding very, very quickly. That's why you want to do it in somewhat safer, smaller increments. Alright, now the waste tank caution should go away in a second. Well, it shouldn't be climbing as high, because it's less pressurized, less hot. Oh, and... we haven't gotten into the negatives yet. It's been comfortable. This is like room temperature comfortable. Yeah, safe increments is not mad enough. Exactly. That's why I'm going full nutty buddy. Sweet. We don't have any cold spots in the elevator. If anything, this tunnel might be too warm now. But that's easy to fix because all I have to do is shove more Europa air into it until it cools down. Yeah, it's getting a little hot down here. So 100 Celsius, still 100 Celsius. Did I die? No, I have not died. Base temperature, comfortable. Yeah, I think we're done. I think once the temperatures everywhere in this tunnel equalize, it's going to be comfortable. In fact, the base here is 48 Celsius. It's hot, but it's... I could take off my suit and walk around if I wanted to. All right, let's fix the waste tank issue. And switch my air tank around too. Alright, I do want to see this project to completion though. So I'm going to stop the furnaces so that they're not adding any more heat, because I think we have added enough heat now. All I really have to do is run around with the angle grinder and just grind out one, and then it's done. Sorry for the elevator ride, but it's the fastest way. And then maybe just pipe in a little bit of, or another way to, another interesting, somewhat easy way to do it is if I got a portable tank with me, like one of those large portable tanks, shoved a bunch of Europa cold oxygen in it, and walked that cold oxygen tank around the base, and anytime there was a hot spot, just let some of the oxygen out. That could equalize the hot spots. That's probably a really good way to do the hot spots. So that's what I'm doing next, because it's a little hot up here. The other way to do the hot spots for the penthouse is just to open up a window and then close it. Window. Because, you know, there's no such thing as windows like that. You know what? Screw you, elevator. You're too slow. Oh, right. I still have to wait. Ah! Jesus!
Temperature critical.
Ow!
Oxygen low. Oxygen critical.
Boom. Well, it's gonna be a little hard to get that.
Temperature high. Temperature critical.
Oh, antics. Oh my god, that went far. I'm never gonna be able to find that. And now I'm like suffocating.
Cognition low.
I'm gonna die. Yeah, that elevator killed me. Man, that was a cannon.
Cognition critical.
Nope. Give up.
Health critical.
Hello, old me. Let's come into the airlock together, shall we? Where'd you go? Did you just... Wow. Okay. Yeah, forget the fact that... that makes no sense. I threw myself through the door. Also, big question here. Why did I not respawn at my respawn point? Like, what is that nonsense? Because I shoulda.
Suit damage.
Shush about the suit damage. It's fine. I feel great. What am I missing? Helmet. Alright, let's use some duct tape. All I really needed there is like a little bit of duct tape and I would have been fine. I feel like I didn't hit the elevators hard enough to like warrant me dying. Oh, okay. Yep, you're cursed. Come on. Alright, the other thing I'm gonna need is glass for that, Wait, why is my suit... Why is my avatar naked? What is going on? I'm wearing my suit. Game, you weird. Okay. Wear suit. There it goes. let's go plug that that hole there up there. Did I lose any tools? I didn't even lose tools. And now we have to wait like 2 minutes. Sorry. There's still some gas left in the chambers here. So I guess as I'm standing here, it wouldn't hurt to delete that gas. And then I can reinstall it so that if I need to turn the heat on later on, I can just flick a switch. But now it's empty. Come on. So yeah, that respawn point absolutely did not work. Whoa, that looks really cool. I don't know why. That's really strange. Come on, elevator. I should have made it so I could just jetpack all the way up. But I didn't. It'd be pretty easy to fix, though. Now, interestingly, it is still way too hot in this elevator shaft. But I've learned my lesson is to not use my jetpack in here, because the game will then get fussy and murder me. Even without that, even without the window to seal, it's still too hot. Why not install ladders? Ladders are equally slow. It would have been faster to just remove the bottom and the top of the elevator and use a jetpack, but then, you know, you're using propellant. The game is not well designed for mega structures, is the TLDR. But we built one anyway. Almost there. So we have pressure up here. It's cold again, but I'm going to do a slightly less destructive cook, if you will. Why does this sound like it has contents in it? Does it still? Oh, it does. All right, let's fully dismantle it then. I thought at this stage it would have been, the gas inside would have been destroyed. But you have to go full destructo, I suppose. Which means the ones down there are still have hot gas. So let's do a 10 and 5. That might be a little bit more appropriate. Because it's a pretty small area up here that I'm trying to heat. The respawn point is the nearest open space. Yeah, so it shot me out 20 meters away outside. I don't really care. I'm just going to leave it. If you want me to work on that, you can submit it as a channel point, though. But unless that happens, I leave it alone. Would be good to get some lung help, however. With the new Stellaris DLC coming, am I likely to play that? Yeah, I am. Yes, indeed. So 20 Celsius, 24. It's pretty comfortable in this elevator shaft. In fact, helmet open. suit filters and heating and all that off. It's getting a little too hot. So I still like my idea of the portable oxygen tank that I can move around. So I'm going to get that going in just a second. Okay, come on, furnace. Stop being fussy. I put it in the wrong spot. Yep, that doesn't work there. Clips into the receiver. Oh my god, my tools are being annoying. I wish there was a way to not have them undock. Because there's not a time when any ever want that to happen. Maybe you use it, but I don't. Alright, this one probably doesn't need to get fired up. It's pretty comfortable temperature around here at this point. There might be some cold spots in this tunnel. Yeah, it's negative. It's a little cold here, which is interesting considering... What just happened? Did this just delete the gas that was in there? No, it's still hot. But this radiator is definitely not working. I don't know why. Or there's something wrong, because this radiator is not radiating heat out of what's in that furnace at all. I think I have to delete it. Because, yeah, the gas in the gas in there is plenty hot and should be heating up the area, but it's just not.
Temperature critical. Temperature high.
Sometimes the game's just stupid.
Temperature critical. Temperature high. Temperature.
It finally was like, oh yeah, there's gas. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm glad you figured it out. So dumb.
Cognition low.
Shut up about my cognition. I'm fine.
Toxin detected. Toxin
Oh, it released all the toxic. So it just like gas dumped me then.
high.
That's rude.
Cognition critical.
And now I'm outside again.
Temperature.
This is one of the reasons why I'm like hesitant to play this seriously ever, is the issues with the game make it
Oxygen
sometimes unplayable and unenjoyable, and that's where I am right now. Like, I'm respawning 25 meters away from a respawn point, and things are just exploding that don't make sense. But that's just Stationeers in a nutshell. Arctic run! Woo! Yep, the game's killing me again.
Cognition
For like no reason.
low pressure. Pressure.
It just decided to explode.
Low pressure. Cognition critical.
It's gonna make me give up again, isn't it? Here,
Health critical. Temperature critical.
where on earth is it trying to respawn me? I should just leave the airlock outwards
Oxygen.
for future me. And time to go curl up in a cave and die.
Critical.
Here, this is a better cave. Down the hatch! Goodbye, world.
Cognition low.
Come on, let me go. Yeah, that's nowhere near my respawn should be.
Cognition
Correct!
critical.
Yes.
Health critical.
I'm spawning miles from my spawn point. Outdoors and on the other side of the base. Because Stationeers.
Oxygen low.
Did I set it? I have, yes.
Critical.
And it just got, like, unset
Pressure.
because,
Low
you know, just the way it is. Yeah, here's my spawn point here that has been so ignored over and over again. Alright, so the other issue that I'm going to have here is the lack of medicine. So I'm going to slap some ferns down so I can actually heal. Oh, there's my jetpack. And my suit. My
Waste tank. Caution. Suit damage.
helmet. And Mr. Creepy Bones over there. Well, this suit has seen better days, but I'm going to keep using it. I'm going to thumb my nose at the Stationeers gods and use a almost fully broken suit. I should switch suits. You're right. The problem is my other suit is also broken, and no fault of my own, it broke from game bugs as well. Oh, and I have a storm. Oh, good timing. Good timing.
Filter critical.
Okay, new suit, all set up. So my ferns are growing. I'm assuming that means the water is a good temp. Yeah, it's fine. And we'll start a game bug killed me skull storage. All right, checking the. I probably should close. Checking the tunnel. So there are some toxins. There's some X and H2 in here that needs to get cycled out. It's also a little cold, but not like gonna kill me cold, just uncomfortable. So much for saying no deaths. See, here's the thing is, like, when the game just decides to kill you because it's not like I died, it's that the game bugged out and murdered me. It's, you know, so I haven't made any mistakes that have caused my death, but for the game to just decide, all right, we're gonna make something that shouldn't explode, despite the fact that it hasn't reached critical pressures or temperatures or anything. Whatever, it's not really my death. I do have to live with the consequences, which means making ferns and giving myself a pill or whatever, but, you know, That's just Stationeer things, I suppose. It's run-of-the-mill Stationeer's garbage. That's why this game is, like, close to being amazing, but, like, too buggy to really get all the way there. Unless you constantly autosave and save scum. Because you will inevitably run into situations where it's like, huh, I died. And you know what? I shouldn't have. And it happens a lot. Whereas in other survival games, that doesn't happen because the nature of the survival game is the challenge is surviving. So if the survival game is trying to kill you, even though you didn't make any mistakes, it's not a survival game, it is a survive the bug game. Which is very different. So I'm pulling the X and H2 out into this here. And at some point, it will be breathable again. Yep, just waiting on these ferns. And I should also wait around to harvest the fern seeds so that I can grow more. Next goal, or next project. Penthouse bedroom. Pipe network to equalize the temperature. Support for the landing pad. Spotlights and a beacon at the penthouse. Andres, I'm refunding yours because they're not even goals for this game, so please have goals for this game. Set up a portable O2 tank to leak out cold O2, which is what I mentioned before. One way to just have a portable tank walking around with it and just like dumping cold O2. And vote on those projects, and we'll work on one of them. All right, storm's over, so I can go outside. It's a very comfortable 25C in the base, which is silly considering how many times I've like opened up to vacuum and all the other things that I've done, and it's yet still totally fine. Alright, I got the fern seeds. My current project is just to fix my lungs. And a Bixable, thank you for the resub. Well, let's check for unwanted gases. So most of the X and N2, or H2 rather, has been pulled in this area. So I'm just going to drag this down to a new spot. Hey, Moles. Always here when you can. I appreciate it, Moles. Alright, it's definitely a cold spot here where this thing exploded and tried to murder me. Why does this even still have stuff in it? Let me set this up as a heater again. Hopefully one that doesn't just decide to go nuclear on my head and murder me for no good reason. It's in the wrong spot. Don't blow me up. So we decided 10 and 5. Pipe network to equalize temps. Got it. Current goal: fix lungs and equalize temp. Alright, it's a little hot there, but I knew that it was going to be a hot spot. I'm actually going to dismantle it. I think I've added enough heat already. Come on, don't blow up. Don't be like that. And then I'm just building them back so that I have it if I need it. So a small cold spot here, but not too bad. Nothing that's going to be harmful to me. Still portable gas scrubbing the unwanted gases, but they're not in high enough concentrations to be fatal. Well, no, actually the X is 2 moles. It's 1%. So we should scrub that a little bit better. But it's not too bad. It's pretty manageable. Alright, so how's these ferns? Hasn't grown to next phase yet. So such a pipe network. The way that gases work in Stationeers is a little interesting. Everything inside of a pipe moves inside that pipe instantaneously. So what I mean is, like, if you introduce gas at one end of a pipe through, like, let's say an active vent pulling in your open air, and you have a mile-long pipe, the moment that gas enters that pipe, it is ubiquitously and evenly distributed throughout the mile-long pipe segment instantaneously. So the way to equalize the base temps would be to have a pipe like this with passive vents throughout the base so that air can enter the passive vent and equalize with the pipe network and exit the passive vent instantaneously. So if I just had a pipe throughout the base like that, it would make it so that the base would all become one temperature very quickly, and then I can control for that temperature pretty easily from one spot. Heating up one part of that pipe heats up all passive vent exits of that pipe. So it's a pretty cool project that you proposed, and let me work on that. In order to do that, I am going to need unfavorable temperature. Shush. Shut your face. I'm gonna have to address that fast and first. That'd be a big pile of pipes? It would be. Malahawk, not only thank you for the sub, but thank you for the bits from before. I appreciate both gestures. Alright, let's set up that pipe network. So in order to do that, I first want to get those ferns cared for so that I can fix the lungs. Oh, there we go. Doesn't matter, it's harvestable. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So this is just so that I can cure my ailment. And I'll make 2 med pills. That would have saved me from before. So I need 2 cobalt, 2 silver. Unfortunately, I don't have the ability to split stack silver very easily. Oh no, these are ores. Sorry. Split 1. And split 1. I'll stick that there. No, don't create unknown. There we go. Accidentally turned it on a little early. A little gung-ho about that. Alright, and then after consuming ferns, cobalt ore, and silver ore, I am healed. Through the power of alchemy. I doubt these will grow, but like I might as well just throw them in anyway. Because it might be unfavorable temperature, but like they're just gonna spoil anyway. So there's the med pill. Stick that in my uniform. And next thing I need to do. Let me put away this furnace setup. Is to just get a ton of iron. A ton of iron because of all the pipes that are going to be required. The issue is my belt right now is a little full of volatiles and oxide, so I'm going to dump it into my temp belt. There we go. And then put the temporary belt away, the storage belt. Alright, iron sections. This game is so hard. It's hard to learn initially, but once you understand its basic mechanics, it's not so bad. Okay, I know there's iron there, but I don't want to terraform, or I don't want to mess with the terrain so close to the base, because it gets really annoying if you do that. Yeah, so as you guys are mentioning, yeah, oxygen not included has, every pipe section has its own gas in it. Yeah, that is true. And this game does not do that. This game does not have that concept. So each pipe just has a ubiquitous, evenly distributed gas. The summary of all inputs, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, the train's doing that thing again. It's not deforming. Well, I already have a nutty amount of iron, so I'll get back to base, smelt this up. Didn't take too long, thanks to the mining mod. What am I going to need for this? Maybe 10? Let's do 12 and 6. So, overpressurized pipes will explode. Oh, this is the wrong... Give me that back. But underpressurized pipes, it doesn't matter. Pipes can handle vacuum. They cannot handle overpressure. At about 60 MPa, or megapascals, they kind of go boom, and you kind of die. So, you gotta definitely be careful of that. That's it? Oh, there it goes. Not enough gas to go around because of how much it's filling the pipes? No. There's... So... No, but like a caveat. So in this game, there's different devices that help move gas around pipes. Activents, and then there's also volume pumps, and then there's also pressure regulators. And they each work in different ways. Volume pumps move large amounts of gas efficiently, and then pressure regulators move small amounts of gas efficiently. So if you use a volume pump, you can put a lot of air down into a pipe, but then the last drops, when it's thin, it doesn't work very well. And a pressure regulator does the inverse. It doesn't move a lot of air, but it can move the small amounts of gas pretty well. So there's different types of ways to move gas through pipes. So it doesn't really matter how much gas is in the pipes, it matters what device you're using to move that gas. If that makes sense. All right, 434 grams of iron. That should be pretty good. And let me refund everybody your suggestions. Ooh, leaving these on have hurt my kit battery. Let's not do that. Do I have some chutes? Yeah, I do. Given the amount of the amount of pipes I'm going to be making, I kind of need a chute system here, at least temporarily, to handle the volume. Thank you for watching Stationeers Europa, which originally streamed live on Twitch, May 10th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below, but please keep in mind that the series has since ended, and I also played with backseat gaming tags off. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams, so you don't miss one. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com or the description of this video also have a link to Discord, a gaming community which we can stay in touch and you can ask me questions in real time. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell.